Let's wrap up 2025 by talking about what's ahead in 2026. We only have a few days left in the 2025 year. Some major plan updates and announcements we're going to cover right now. The Algo IQ program can be found at www.algo-iq.com. That covers the momentum burst fully automated trading with the AIQ1 indicator and our AIQ_strat fully automated strategy, which now has 2 modes for trading automated. You can trade the momentum burst trades that we've been trading since May, and now we've added scalp dots mode for trading scalp dots. And at the Grid Algo YouTube channel, there's many videos there where I'm showing, what is scalp dots trading with the new automated update. I have another major announcement. The Algo IQ program will remain at its current pricing on the website for a very short period of time. Pricing is about to go up on the Algo IQ program, and we're talking about right now just NT8. So I handle the NT8 side of the Algo IQ program now. We have those within the TickBlaze group ready to deploy that platform. They'll be handling that. I'm going to handle everything related to NT8. Let's talk about what we're adding to the Algo IQ program. This is a very significant announcement and a very major update. Sorry, I realized there was hardly any days to load data. I just loaded it. So the Algo IQ program is going to go up in price. 2 reasons. We have 2 fully automated modes now for the current strategy. We have the momentum burst trades fully automated. We have the scalp dots added. And there's going to be a ton of new training content I'm adding to our private community on both of those system modes. The other thing that I finally decided to do, and I've had traders since May of 2025 begging me to build this, and I'm like, screwed, I'm going to build it. It's going to be complicated, but I'm building it. Well, it's already inbuilt. We are adding a SuperBands fully automated strategy to the Algo IQ program. This way you guys can play ping pong back and forth from one side of the bands to the other and so on. Obviously this is all holiday trading, and I don't really have everything optimized for automated trading. I have this optimized for helping me see the ongoing running dynamic range of price. But this is a big project. This is basically how I trade institutional FX for the past 9.5 years. This dual band, super bands approach came from and translated over to when I launched the Algo IQ program with this indicator that's the 7th evolution of bands. We updated the computational model of how it reads price and plots, and we updated the math used in reading price and being more responsive to price and having better adjustability than anything I've ever built. So we're going to deploy a fully automated strategy to the Algo IQ program so you can go conduct SuperBands automated trading. The build is already in works. I'm hoping to have the rough draft. As a matter of fact, I just talked to the programmer. He's giving me one component of the strategy to test out already today. So maybe by Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have the rough draft of this in my hands. It'll be more capable and have more options in the automation than our current strategy for the mom signals, and it makes sense. This is a more complicated or a more complex way of trading. Where you get into trades with, fast bands coming back inside the main bands, having the ability to take some off at mid-band and hold runners until you have excursion out the other. So if I'm short on this side, I'm taking off some at mid-band, I can take off the rest on excursion outside the bands. So that is in build and will be deployed. So if you're in the Algo IQ group, you get another brand new thing that you don't have to pay extra for. So the program is going to be ramping up and expanding significantly as a result of this. So just wanted to make sure everybody knows about that, and there'll be lots of updates on that next week. So you do have 2 modes now in the current automated strategy, and like I said, I'll be adding more content. I'm also going to be adding now on the PropTradingIndicators.com side, my programmer, one of my 2 NT8 programmers, his website that I'm helping him launch the tools and support that. We're putting a hybrid super trend indicator. It's going to be called the STI. That will be added to the program, if not today, tomorrow. It's something he wanted to add. I played around with it, gave my input. He's wrapping that up today. So the Pivot Point trading program that's over at the PropTradingIndicators.com site, still on the special offer pricing. The programmer hasn't let me change it yet on his website. You get there we have 2 automated strategies. We have the Pivot Point trading strategy on symmetrical Renkos. We have the River automated strategy now on symmetrical Renkos, and we're going to add an indicator called the STI, which is a hybrid advanced type of super trend indicator. It won't be tied to any automation. It'll just be another tool that you can use for trading with outputs and audible alerts on the primary momentum shift signals. I'm going to move my primary email that I use at all times to info@proptradingindicators.com. So going forward, I'll do less and less and less on my old emails, and I'll do everything there. My programmer is going to have his own email there, and then I'll have the info one to cover all the main stuff, and I'll just use that because mainly all of the stuff that I'm involved with is all for trading prop accounts with indicators. So I'm like, okay, I'll use that one. It's a little more broad-based. So really big stuff coming out. One other mention, the PropTradingIndicators.com website late tonight will be having the River automated strategy content added to the main page. And then also the STI indicator will be covered. So that plan is expanding. So a lot of big stuff as we wrap up 2025 and move into 2026. Anybody that was in the past, all of you that were on prior iGrid tools, all that stuff that did renewals way at the beginning of 2025 for that program and system that was a 2024 item, we're already now through 2025. All that stuff is moving to expiring, any of the renewals that were still open. So anyhow, if anybody is on the prior tools and you want to shift to something, I think you're going to want to see the STI indicator that's part of the prop trading indicators. In my opinion, it's an advancement over what I was doing before with the iGrid Evo or the iGrid Scalper. It's in a new direction with new, more responsive math. So I wanted to point that out. So if you have any questions to me directly, info@proptradingindicators.com. And if you have any questions, let us know. But keep watching these YouTube channels. There's going to be lots of announcements as we deploy the Scalper strat to the Algo IQ program. And as soon as that strategy is deployed, that's a very complex, sophisticated, automated strategy. When that's deployed to the current group, I'm going to have the pricing go up probably at least to $695 or $795 on 6-month plans, because we're adding a whole additional automated system and a whole bunch of new content. And then the PropTradingIndicators.com current special offer is a heck of a good deal. And I keep telling the programmer, you got to go up with the pricing because we have 2 fully automated strategies already now. So I think he just wants to kind of carry the current pricing right to the year end, and then January 1st jump up to the higher pricing. But anyhow, now we're going to deploy a brand new hybrid super trend indicator that I worked with him on. Like what he gave me, I liked it, but I said, let's do this to it, and he liked better what I came up with, and that's about to get deployed. So anyhow, just want to give you a quick update, important update. If you have any questions, let me know again at info@proptradingindicators.com. And lots of content's going to be hitting today, tomorrow, and in the weeks ahead on all these updates and additions.